we are live. We are live. Welcome back to Talk Live, ladies and gentlemen, on IG and YouTube. To my people who wanted this so much, we are back. We have the moment we've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, on IG and YouTube, and that is the one of the interviews of 2025, and that is the Jasleen and why is that going that way? Anyways, if Lana can let me know that all is well in the YouTube world, greatly appreciated, and on the Instagram world, greatly appreciated. But we're really getting into this, ladies and gentlemen. We're really getting into this right now. Thank you very much for joining me here on Talk Live on IG and YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Sponsored by Duntalk, DUNTLK.com. And the fall winter line is out now, especially for Christmas. A few deals at Christmas just after, Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Deals are still to be had, so get out to DUNTLK.com and thank you for them for sponsoring today's proceedings. Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no denying that the last 24 hours, the zeitgeist of the last 24 hours belongs to Akaash and Jasleen once more as they are finally done an interview. Yes, indeed. It's finally done. It's finally in there, ladies and gentlemen. It's in the can. Flagrant, the very successful and very well known podcast featuring Andrew Schultz and indeed Akaash Singh has finally had the interview of all interviews, one of the great interviews of 2025, of latter 2025, and that is that has literally here to do a PR spin regarding to all the questions that Jasleen and yeah we are that Jasleen has had to answer, and also Akash has had to answer. We finally are getting that PR spin because Lord knows this is not something where it's a no holds barred interview. This is something that is trying to reclaim the image, trying to reclaim the just the simple honesty and sustainability of one Akash thing because he has taken it hard, ladies and gentlemen, within the last couple days. And we are here to see it all, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get into it. We're not going to waste any more time as we get on with this. So let's get on to the UV Just Tubiest. And let me get the window capture up and running. Yes, indeed. Yes, bang. We are here. We are very, very clear. So, ladies and gentlemen, there I am. So let's get into this as we widen the screen and we get into these things, ladies and gentlemen. The one you all been waiting for, Akash Singh's first interview since the whole controversy. And let me say this: Myron Gaines has won the war on this. He's literally won the war. He and Fresh were there a couple years back, and Akash took a few shots at him, both on air and off air. And Myron said it's revenge season, and it has literally sent Akash's career reeling. And this is damage control, ladies and gentlemen. Make no bones about it. Make no lie about it. This is damage control. If someone, if Lana could send me a message just to make sure that we're all right on the broadcast here in terms of the YouTube especially, just making sure that we have our comments up. Greatly appreciated. But let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. No waiting or hesitating. Yes, indeed, it is the one you've been waiting for, the Flagrant interview with Akaash Singh and Jasleen Singh.
Tonight on Flagrant, the truth will be revealed. Marriages will be shattered. Friendships destroyed. Nothing will be the same again. Our guest, once a beloved comedian, has spent the last couple weeks being destroyed, disrespected. He's been dragged through the mud, and he couldn't even take out that tiny little of his and stuff it inside for his own pleasure. Give it up for our friend, here to tell his side of the story, Akaash Singh. Hey, brother. Brother, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You can't imagine what you've been going through the last few weeks. Tell us, what's been on your mind?
Dude,
what's been on your heart?
I'm so glad you asked me, man. It's been really hard for me.
Hard for you?
Oh my God! Oh my God! Jasleen Singh is in the building. She wants vengeance. Security is here. Security is stopping her. The Punjabi power. Oh my God! She's abusing the security guards. God, it's absolute pandemonium and chaos here. Akaash has brought out a comically large pair of scissors. He's cutting the bag of hair. Oh my Lord! Jasleen, this is a podcast, not a fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, to be fair and frank, that was a bit funny. That was a bit of humor there, reminding us of the days of Jerry Springer and WWE. Ladies and gentlemen, to be it's a bit of a wild ride, but let's get to the interview. Let's get to the heart of things. Let's get to the heart of the matter. Let's not waste any time, and let's see the carnage in full. Let's go.
Let's just get right into it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which frat party should my daughter avoid in the near future? I have a 2-year-old daughter. Which frat party should she not go to?
Shy should avoid Teak because they definitely. Why?
They make you pop that thing crazy or
No,
what?
because they spike the drink.
No way.
Yeah, so they got kicked off of our campus.
No
for
way.
Doing that. Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
Popping pussy.
Yeah.
Let's just get some definition.
Okay.
We're gonna any term.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering where she was popping pussy, do remember, Lana, if you can just let me know if the Ubius Tubius is on track with regards to comments, greatly appreciated. If you didn't know where she went to university, she went to university at NYU. It was NYU where she was popping her pee. Let's go.
Terms that you might need to know the actual meaning of. Alex is here to
To
break
be
it
fair,
down.
I thought it was just like dancing, getting dressed up, and maybe that was my mistake.
Yeah.
So I acknowledge that.
Look at this.
Big one.
Yeah, the act of getting dressed up, looking fly as hell, wearing a minimum of 3-inch heels, preferably higher, and dancing your ass off
Urban
into the
Dictionary
wee hours of the morning.
is
That was
made
what.
That is a lie if I've ever heard one. If anybody offers to pop pee, believe me, it is not to get dressed and dance amongst your friends. That is not popping pee. Popping pee, if you didn't know, involves some sort of of nakedness, either half or full, and it involves some sort of oral or intercourse, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not mince any words. What she's doing is that is the first lie. Now we're gonna count the lies here. That's the first lie. She wasn't popping pee in terms of getting dressed and going out with her friends and having fun and being free during her university years. No, popping pee is indeed getting with those frat boys. But let's continue. Let us continue. No. That's lie one. That's number one. Let's continue.
I was doing.
Yeah, this is white people's definition of it. This is what you learn. Guys, what do you think popping pussy is?
A comment from Lana here. If you have to be splitting pussy hairs over this definition, don't walk, run from this chick. Yeah, thank you, Lana. That came from a lady's point of view. If you're popping pee, listen, you're either getting it, watching it, paying for it, doing something with it, but it's involving some sort of S-X activity, if you know what I mean. There's no sort of popping pee where you're literally dancing among your friends and having a good time and having good clean fun. No, you're having good dirty fun. Dirty fun. Let's continue.
Joey Kursay is not that. Okay? They're doing more than security here.
That was my bad. That was my bad.
That was your
Yeah,
bad.
that was
The
my
real Urban Dictionary.
Just give me a call every time.
Anytime you're worried about anything like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. As a white, I thought popping pussy was just dancing. I thought it was like
Yeah,
twerking.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I knew that that's what you meant.
Yes, that's what I meant.
But like once the internet.
Listen, there's lie number two. That's what you meant. No, believe me, that is not what she meant. What she truly meant was longing for the days of being a girl, free and disengaged, and literally giving it out to anybody that she saw fit to give it out to. Let's not mince words. So indeed, here we are, Andrew Schultz to the rescue, trying to legitimize whatever damage, and I mean serious damage, Jasleen Singh unloaded on not only herself but her husband. Let's continue.
That makes you a whore.
Yeah.
They're looking to.
What's that, Lana? Good, clean, shaven fun? Absolutely. Darn right it is. Thank you. Let's go.
Oh, Joe, we're talking.
This is your friend's wife.
That's my wife, yo. For now. That's my wife for the time being.
It's That's my
What's going on?
We have a Kalshi market, by the way. We have a Kalshi market. There's a Kalshi market that's been made. Will Akaash and Jasleen divorce before 2027? I just want to point that out. Okay.
2027?
Yeah, you guys got
we have like a long way.
Yeah, we got a big one.
Yeah.
We're trying to rebrand you right now, Jasleen.
Can we get some other definitions out of the way?
Yeah, let's get some
Okay.
other definitions. Yeah.
Allegedly, and you can correct.
For the time being.
It's That's my
What's going on?
We have a Kalshi market, by the way. We have a Kalshi market. There's a Kalshi market that's been made. Will Akaash and Jasleen divorce before 2027? I just want to point that out. Okay.
2027?
Yeah, you guys got
we have like a long way.
Yeah, we got it.
Last year. The eyes literally say, yes, please, you're doing well. Keep going. Don't get off track. Stay focused. We need to get through this. You and me. We're gonna get through this together. As long as you stick to the plan. Please stay and stick to the plan. That's what Poppy Pussy is. There'll be more. Stay with me, babe. Stay with me.
Yeah.
We're trying to rebrand you right now, Jasleen.
That's the first truth he's told all day. We're trying to rebrand you. We're trying because your brand is in the toilet. Let's continue.
Okay, can we get some?
I gotta wait that long.
Can we get some other definitions out of the way?
Yeah, let's get some
Okay.
other
Yeah,
definitions. Yeah.
Allegedly, and you can correct me if I'm wrong here.
Yeah.
Is it true that you said that there was a rotation of guys?
A roster.
Roster.
Yeah, what does a roster
is that?
mean to
Okay,
you?
What does this mean?
You guys
Yeah.
have to understand. Have you ever heard of the repressed Catholic schoolgirl?
Never.
Yes.
I was, yeah, I do know. Okay,
Yeah.
so I
His
was,
Catholic school was in his living room. Imagine how repressed he was.
I was a repressed Indian girl that I didn't even watch Jersey Shore in high school because I felt it to be too inappropriate. So when I got to college, I'm like, oh my God, I can dress however I want. I can do whatever I want.
You can have a roster of frat
Okay,
boys.
But
What does a roster mean?
so it didn't
yeah.
actually translate to a roster. It just meant like two guys I was talking to and flirting with at the same time. That's it.
Okay, that's enough of that. That's lie number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Number 3, if you are on your scorecard. Number 3, she says a roster are guys you hang out with and have good, clean fun with. That, my friends, is an absolute lie. Anybody worth their salt, or anybody who's either Gen X, millennial, or Gen Z knows a roster are gentlemen or lady, depending on your sex, with whom you have carnal relations with, with whom you have sex relations with. That is what we're talking about here. With whom you are popping your pee. Okay, that's what you call a roster. It's not someone. Let this go on. This is number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Lie 3.
That's all.
Yeah.
And when you say hooking up, I think people
When
think you
I
meant
mean
fucking.
hooking up,
Exactly. You see, again, the eyes have it, people. There it is. He's saying, yeah, please stick to the story. We already developed it in the back. We want you to let them know that a roster means guys you shook hands with, kissed on the cheek, and had good, clean fun with study buddies. That's what they are. That's what a roster is. I have a roster of study buddies. We study human anatomy at times, but only with our clothes on. Let's continue. Yeah, that's those are Akaash's eyes and what he's telling you. Stick to the script. Let's go.
Hooking up, I think people
when
think you
I
meant
mean
fucking.
hooking up, I just meant making out. Again, like everything I say is so amplified and hyperbolic because it's so like incongruous to who I actually am as a person.
Right. So you're saying you're a big old prude.
Yeah, literally.
Now I will be.
Okay, so therefore, that's lie number 4. She's saying that she is a prude, ladies and gentlemen. That's number 4 on the scorecard. She says that she is a prude. Lord knows, with the conviction in which this lady look at his eyes. Look at my man's eyes. I wish I can get. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get this closer here. I can't. But if you look at my man's eyes here, even the corner of his eye right here, like you can literally see. You can literally see right here. You can literally see that. Okay, babe, stick to the script. Don't shake the plans. We looking hooking up only means making out. That's right. Where are we? First grade. Absolutely, Lana. It does mean that it's first grade. That's what hooking up means. Uh, but I mean making out. That's what it means. Making out or shaking hands, or it's like a Bollywood romance. You shake hands and you go your way. You look lovingly into each other's eyes. Those are her rosters. Her rosters, who she looks into her eyes lovingly, as in a Bollywood romance. That's what we're talking about here. But again, the eyes have it, ladies and gentlemen. Stick to the script, babe. Stick to the script. Let's go.
As much as I was heartbroken by what was going on with you guys and definitely with, Akaash, my brother, there was a little part of me that was like, it would be hilarious to come in here and find out you had a huge roster and was lying about being a virgin this whole time.
It'd been funny for you.
It would have been, no, it'd been heartbreaking for you.
Yeah.
You
But
waited
as-
your whole life to share your virginity with a girl and she threw it to some frat house 20 years
A
ago.
white dude.
Number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, she threw her whole life in a frat house. That's exactly what she did. Again, Andrew's trying to make light of the situation, trying to change the narrative, change the subject, trying to move this into a different direction. You can't. You can't anymore. You can't anymore, Andrew. It's a done deal. Comment from Lana. No one believes her, not even Jas Liar Lean. Yes, indeed. Even Jas Liar Lean. You can't believe this. Yeah, that's what Roger means, guys. It's not if you were carrying all these guys in a fraternity house. That's exactly what she means. That's exactly what she means. She means to be carrying on things in a frat house. She means every word of that, every single last word. You see it here on Talk Live. We've been through this all before. This is just PR nonsense. Let's continue.
A fucking white guy.
And remember, it's number 5. We're at lie number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue.
Yeah.
Got that shit. Don't slap 5 there. That's bad. Okay. So
Okay, all right.
no real roster.
Yes.
Because what is a roster, Al?
Yeah, what's a roster?
What was a roster? What was
Urban Dictionary, Indian Dictionary.
Finally gonna get a real definition of what a roster is, that everybody knows what a roster is, but these guys are trying to change the narrative of what a roster is, which is absolute garbage. They're trying to piss on our foreheads and tell us it's rain. Let's continue.
Ready?
Yeah. Turban
I had a
dictionary.
roster. Okay, Al, what is a roster, Al?
So a roster is a rotation of part.
Again, the black guy's here to give it street cred. This is street cred, ladies and gentlemen. If you need ultimate street cred, always include a black guy on your panel to discuss such colloquialisms, especially because most of those colloquialisms come from. Let's continue.
Yeah.
That they would pop their pussy for me.
No. Okay.
That what a roster would do.
I didn't mean like.
Women on my roster would be popping their pussy.
Okay.
Now
I don't even like you saying.
That's the real reason. That's the ultimate that's the real definition of what popping a pussy means. That's what a real definition of what a roster means. But these guys are going to hear sounds and see sounds and hear colors with you, and literally try to change the directive, change the narrative of what popping the P and what a roster is. Don't believe the hype.
Yeah, why are you saying it like that?
that?
And
And that
you know,
feels
little
uncomfortable.
with all due respect.
With all due respect, thank you.
No.
Just to clarify
This
that.
is a good lesson.
This is a good lesson.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not
Remember
what
the black
I meant.
substitute teacher in Key and Peele? That's that right now. He's really explaining things to you.
Yeah.
Any other questions about the world that you have?
No.
Also, why buffalo chicken wraps every day?
Me?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
You posted.
Also, like in terms of the gold digging,
Yeah.
like
Serious.
Do you do you consider yourself a good gold digger?
Yeah.
That is another trick she's finally told. She is a very good gold digger, one of the best. Because if you can get a millionaire like Akaash Singh to buy you everything and do nothing, and yet not cook, not clean, not do anything, and she won't even give you, any pop and pee, any roster spot, nothing. She's got to do something. You got to do something. Right? These girls want your secret immediately. Listen, you should be teaching classes how to pop that pee, how to get that sim, to pay everything for you. Because believe me, this is a master class. You are Lady Sith Lady Sith Jasleen. You have surpassed Lady Sith Jada. It's over now. It's done. It's done. It's you are the top of the top Lady Sith.
Because I invested low and waited for it to go high.
You're a gold prospect.
Yeah, that's not a gold digger.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're like a what is that? You're like a hedge fund manager.
Yeah, you're like Akaash with Bitcoin.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's fly number 6, ladies and gentlemen. She's supposedly not a gold digger. She's just a hedge fund manager. She just bought low, sold high. So she's trying to make herself look good in hiding the shovel. She has hid the shovel so well, even though everybody knows that's a goddamn lie. And no amount of interview on Flagrant is going to change that. We know what's happening. But at least Akaash is the victim, not anybody else. Because if anybody else took that, even myself, believe me, she would have been left a long time ago. And she tried to leave. Remember, she tried to leave Akaash, but Mama begged for her to come back because she was not being a good Indian woman. She was not being a good traditional woman, and so she stayed. But she said, "You know what? I'm gonna run it up. If you ask me to, let me tell you, if you ask me to stay, I'm gonna run it up. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go out there and do it. Let's go."
Yeah.
And it's like,
She bought much lower than I did. she bought at the bottom, dude. She could not have bought
That is
lower.
something that
but
is.
to be fair, it's like I was working too in the
I wasn't.
beginning,
One
and
of us
you
was
weren't.
working.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you doing?
When we met, I worked at Goldman Sachs. I got a job at Deloitte after
She
I
was a
graduated
consultant.
college.
Yeah.
I was a
I was
consultant.
sleeping in till
I
12
worked
a.m.
in
12 p.m.
data analytics.
Right? Yeah.
You're a gold digger.
I was
we
a
got the
gold
gold digger right
I was
here.
backfired on me.
You got this girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's another lie that we have here. That's lie number 7 we have here on the tablet. Well, this is a questionable lie, to be fair, and that for her to be at Goldman Sachs and Deloitte, I'm sure there were internships. They weren't exactly careers to which she can carry on with, and even if she did, well, listen, the fix was in as soon as she saw cash. F them jobs. I'm heading. I'm heading to that ATM. I'm headed to ATM, and that's the Akaash teller of money. To be fair, just ATM. Yeah, automatic teller machine. Teller machine. I think that's it. Yes, automatic telling machine. Yes. Comment below what ATM means. But I'm sure it's automatic telling machine or something like that. I think it's something like that too. Yeah, but that's what Akaash is. Akaash telling machine. Well, it's automatic telling machine. Akaash telling machine, meaning I'm gonna get some money out of this every time I ask for it. Let's go.
Sleeping on the ground.
Yeah, I know. This whole thing
I
backfired.
was
Also,
paying rent.
I used to really believe that you guys were poor with his sob stories so we could get Patreon going. I didn't know you're working at a fucking hedge fund this whole
Yeah.
time he was spending your money.
Well, I wasn't making that much. I was making like seven.
Exactly. She was an intern. She was an intern at these places. These 2 to 3 months jobs. Nowhere near. If she had a career there, believe she'd still be there. This is something that she got set up. Oh, okay, give her a 2 to 3 month job and get her out of there. There's no way she was working. She said it herself. She can't really work. She doesn't have much skills. Period. Let's go.
$50,000 a year in New York City on
That's-
2 people.
But that's good though.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Okay, so
Yeah,
then
yeah.
when did you guys get really broke? And why did you stay with him?
2018. Okay, do you want the real answer or the fun answer?
I want to know the real answer. And like I want to know that because I heard this beautiful story that Akaash told about you guys
Yeah.
sleeping on the floor and then
Yeah.
like him wanting to give you his North Face or something, and then you gave it back because you're like, it's not Mew Mew. I'm not sleeping in North Face. You saved your money and gave me Mew Mew. And then I'll sleep on the floor with Mew Mew.
It's in 2009. I'm testing at North Face.
That was actually quite funny, to be fair. I'll give Akaash thing one joke. That was one joke. I'll give him one joke.
No, but you guys were sleeping on the floor because you were evicted from your apartment. You were moving to New Jersey, right?
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is real.
basically.
And you still want to stay with him.
Yeah, I mean,
Why?
Yeah.
I've never actually.
Believe me, wait. Again, the eyes have it, ladies and gentlemen. Back again.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? Stay with me. Stay with me. Please stay with me. Stay with me. Keep it going, darling. We're doing so great. We're going to get through this together, darling. Let's go.
I've never actually asked why.
No, you know why, bro. Come on. Come
Oh,
on.
yeah, that's
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. You got that muffin top.
Yeah, you got that loud. Yeah.
Okay, the real answer.
What is loud? What is
What was that?
His dick smells.
Oh, that dick. Yeah, because once you, yo, Kurt, guys, you guys are professional security.
What
man.
if a
You
fight
guys-
breaks out?
Come on, you didn't make
Jeez.
sure.
The guy in the back realizes this is a goddamn sham. It's like, you gotta laugh at this shit.
Okay, no, but for real, you got a stink dick husband sleeping on the floor. like, what's wrong with you, man? Like, you're supposed to be a gold digging whore according to the internet.
That's what I'm saying. There was like so many red flags early on.
But why'd
And-
you stay? That's
Okay, I
of you.
stayed because I felt like as soon as I met you, it was love at first sight. I loved you. Like, I don't know. I just
Bitch gonna
felt
make me cry.
like, and maybe like you feel like that when you guys met your wives or your fiance. It's like, you just like know when you have that special connection. It's like, okay, like God picked this person out for me. And like everything he did from top to bottom, like his character, his integrity, his personality, like I just like loved everything about it. So I was like, okay, like I don't want to just leave because we're going through a hard time, because I really believed in like his potential, like just like you did.
For sure.
You know, because you obviously.
Okay, well, this is lie number 8, ladies and gentlemen. There's no way. Listen, if he wasn't producing the what he produced as a comedian, believe me, she would not be there. It would have been a done deal. It would have been a done ass deal. It's the only way she locked in is when he started making money as a stand-up comedian. He got on Flagrant, and the rest is history. Then she really bought in. But if it was Akaash is earning $40 to $50 or $60,000 a year, an average American salary, believe me, she would have left him a long time ago. Oh, he's so wonderful. He's so no. He was on a timer then, and luckily he he surpassed surpassed expectations and allowed him to move on to the next level, which was paying for anything and everything that she wanted and being his pay pig. Let's go.
You were more successful than Akaash, like in the very beginning and stuff, and now
Well,
you guys,
still.
have, yeah, whatever.
I
And you guys have
also
come up
believe that
together.
he was incredibly brilliant and
Yeah.
talented, but also just an amazing soul and an incredible person.
Exactly.
Thank you.
But I just know, I also knew that about him, that he had like ambition and this work ethic. So I was like,
There it is. We waited for it. There's the signal. It is the ambition. So she knew that he may have made a success of this stand-up career because I believe one of her family members said, "Oh, he was funny and such and such." So we said, "Okay, we're gonna wait to see if this actually pops off, but we're gonna give you about 2 or 3 years because she was out the door. She was ready to go." Only when Akash's mother stepped in and said, "Hey, you're being a bad Indian woman by leaving her like this. You are so sad. You need to think of your responsibilities and don't let me find you with honor, bang bang. You know what I mean? Step, yeah. You know what I mean. That sort of thing. But believe me, I live in the city of Toronto, ladies and gentlemen, and believe me, I have heard of honor, bang bang. I have heard of honor, stab stab. And believe me, you step on the line the way that Jasleen did, you could be in huge trouble. Huge trouble. Even to this day, this stuff it's going on. So believe me, she's lucky she lives in a town, and she lives in a family that's quite modern thinking. Because if they were traditional, believe me, there would be repercussions to this. Let's go.
okay, like,
Yeah.
so we're going to go through this bumpy time, but I was like praying harder than I ever prayed, just that we would get out of it and like something would resolve. And I was just hoping that,
And it worked. Those prayers worked.
yeah, it
And you
did,
haven't
knock on
prayed
wood.
prayed for his balls to change the smell.
I never prayed for that. I was
Which
just,
shows me that you might like it.
Oh.
It's like Vegemite for Australia.
Yeah, it's an acquired taste. Women are big on pheromones. That's
Yeah,
true. You like
there
the
is a
pheromones.
way that just kept you
Yeah,
in it. You
something
just couldn't
primal.
believe
maybe,
that.
yeah, it's possible.
Carnal smell. Stop it.
Playing devil's advocate, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? It's this is a roast. This is a Jasleen roast, to be fair, and they are giving to her roast. You know, nothing too serious, nothing too brazen, nothing too scathing. A roast, to be fair, nothing too. Not she isn't getting fried too heavily. But guess what? Uh, is it dessert? Absolutely, absolutely. She's been brazen with it. She's been wild with it. And there's no doubt about it. But could they have gone a bit harder? Absolutely. Let's go.
Why you guys say carnival smell? What is that? What's that about? Why are you doing that to me?
That's crazy.
Cardinal.
Yeah, what is that?
Cardinal smell would be better. It'd be like funnel cake. It'd be nice.
Okay, the other thing that we saw these videos of was the ducking the kisses. That was those.
Yeah.
Are, listen,
These
and-
ones pissed me off.
That I'm guilty of. I'm
These
guilty
ones
of
pissed
that.
me off, and I didn't like it one bit. And I need you to explain yourself immediately.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we need
so,
to know.
Honestly, I
Also,
didn't,
can I just say that
Yeah.
I would watch the videos and I would die laughing. As a friend who loves him, I would die laughing because
No.
they edited it so perfectly where like he's going in and then it just right at the last minute. But he's already got his lips pursed, so he got to commit to the kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta check out the shifty edit right there.
That might have been
that
Shifty.
one, yeah,
Shifty
no.
might have been editing
Yeah.
those.
Shifty made it.
Shifty?
Chef.
Anyway.
Those pissed
Okay,
me off.
so tell us about the duck. Do you always duck his kisses when there are not people around?
No, not when there aren't people around, just when there are people around. And I never even
That's
knew.
worse.
I never.
The first truth that Akaash has told today, yes, those are worse when you are actually in public and you're actually bestowing your love to everyone. You insist on ducking your husband who gave you your life, your fortune, your standard of living, all these things, but you won't kiss him in public. But you will kiss your dog. Your dog will it gets way more PDA than Akaash ever will. Let's continue.
I didn't
Explain
know.
yourself.
I didn't know that I
Tell
did
us
that.
why.
I didn't know that I did that, so I really sat and
Yeah.
thought about it. So I think it's a few things. I think it's like.
You really sat and thought
Yeah,
about it.
because I was like, okay, maybe it's like the repressed Indian girl thing where it's like I get a little bashful, I do get a little shy, despite what the internet thinks.
Most Indians do.
Believe me, she doesn't get shy when it comes to sex with frat bows. Just saying, there's no shyness there, no lies told.
I'm the exception.
Yeah,
don't
I
give
think
a
I
fuck.
also get overstimulated because Akash does it a lot, like every 30 seconds, like a little bit. Like,
I get it now, Jasleen. I get it.
That's why I grabbed your chin so you couldn't.
I didn't move my face though. I wasn't gonna let him. I was committed. I was there. I was there.
mic check.
Who's Mike? Mine? Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah.
I sucked that off you.
Okay. So it is a little bit overstimulating for you.
yeah, it like regulates him, but it kind of overstimulates me. And
Look,
like the videos people
yeah.
have seen are like the proposal videos, they're like already overstimulating.
Okay. So here's the thing.
So your excuse, you mean to tell me your excuse for not kissing your husband who gave you your life is that it's too overstimulating? Life doesn't get better. She may give you a peck in the cheek just to save something of your career, some semblance of your career, but believe me, the only way out of this is through divorce. And you're going to have to pay for that. Because this girl does not like you. She doesn't like you. She likes you because of the fact you give her a standard of living to which she takes you to the cleaners. But other than that, Akaash, you are living on borrowed time. And the sooner you get to know that, the better. And just to let you know, we are at line number 9. We're at line 9, people. I'm sure the counter's going to go up, believe me. And I'll let you know in due course.
That I think is like I think the relatable thing is not wanting to make out with your partner in front of your entire family.
Yes.
But most people just do it because they're like, oh, I don't want my partner to feel embarrassed in this moment, even though they're like, ugh. And you're just like, you just feel the but I do think it is. I do think it's relatable though to have that sensation of like I don't want to be intimate around my like brother or sisters or mom, dad.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that is. I think that's relatable to people.
Yeah.
But most people just do it and then do a quick one. Like my wife will just give me like a quick smooch and then go back to doing
we
the
never
thing.
saw our parents kissing ever, so it's like so foreign to us.
This is an.
Yes, exactly. Don't take accountability. It's because our parents didn't kiss, therefore we don't. Yet I'm sure on some drunken nights while you were at NYU, you were absolutely slobcasting a few of those white frat boys. You felt no shame then, but you felt shame when you want to kiss your husband. So that there is lie number 10, ladies and gentlemen. We're at lie 10 right now for Jasleen and Akaash and the whole crew. So we're at lie 10, ladies and gentlemen. Keep your counters going. Comment in below if I missed anything. But I've counted lie number 10 here. Trying to create damage control here. Thank you very much for joining me here on Talk Live on IG, YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Let's get in.
This is an interesting thing that a lot of the internet might not understand,
Yeah.
but it's like your family, your parents were not like romantically
No.
in love
Yeah.
at all. And would you say yours?
You could cut romantically. You know what I mean?
Were they both arranged? Were
Yeah.
the marriages both arranged?
Yeah.
And sometimes arranged marriage, it's a freak off. They love fucking all the time.
Yeah.
Promise.
Probably.
Probably.
But they don't show us. Even
But they
kids don't see it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
You can't show that to children.
Yeah.
Our kids are going to see it.
They're going to see it?
Now, especially the internet has shamed her into not ducking. So,
Oh, now she got no excuse.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
me one.
There we go.
Okay.
She too.
Well,
So, yeah.
Can we settle something for the internet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you kiss?
Give you a bit of, before that clarification, let's give you a bit of clarification into the life of Indian parents. Rarely, yes, public shows of affection with the Indian community are usually frowned upon. They don't exactly, because I've been in and around these communities for a while. I actually lived in England and lived across away from the Sikh family. They will go nameless, but you know who you are. Shout out to you. And believe me, public shows of affection from parents to grandparents to kids to anybody is not usually seen. It's usually left in private. So indeed, that was not usually shown. So you get that's the reason why a lot of Indian young people tend to be a bit repressed emotionally and physically, sexually, that sort of thing. They tend to be you know they tend not to have this sort of machination necessary to get it on in certain settings. They tend to be a little bit repressed. They tend to be a little more conservative in their viewpoint on these things. So yes, that can be a problem, but Jasleen didn't have too much of a problem, especially when she got loose of her parents, which most do. Believe me, I was in England, and I do mean many of these girls, when they get away from their parents and they're in those their college and university dorms and they have that bit of freedom, believe me, popping P was happening. It was happening. It was a dirt, and usually it was in the A because they didn't want to base the H. And if you want to do the math, do the math. But believe me, it was happening. I saw it myself. I was privy to it myself. So just to let you know.
Akaash right now.
I don't even know if I want to see
On
it.
the lips.
Okay,
Prove
go.
everybody
Bring that
wrong.
ass over here.
But it's gonna mess like
Bring that ass over here. Bring that ass over here. Fifth theater show in Toronto that we're adding. Thank y'all so much. That's fucking incredible.
What? They're coming to Toronto? These guys are coming to Toronto. Oh my God! No. You got a fifth show in Toronto. Wait. Let me go back here. Let me do this. Hold on.
Thank you guys for helping me support my gold digging wife. We have a fifth theater show in Toronto that we're adding. Thank y'all so much. That's fucking incredible. Sixth
Wow.
show in Irvine that we're adding this Sunday. We also announced.
I'm going to Toronto for 5 shows, ladies. I'm doing 5 shows. I don't know if I may need to do some investigative journalism here. And head to these shows. He's doing 5 shows in Toronto, guys. 5 he's got here. But again, we have a huge Indian population here. So again, I'm sure it's going to be very conservative with a lot of kiss cheeks and holding hands, just like a Bollywood film. Believe me. We got a comment here. Yes, she can pop her pee at the frat house, but can't accept the kiss on the cheek. Exactly. Nah, math ain't mathin', kissing ain't kissing. You're absolutely right there, Lana. Thank you very much for that. And again, she tongue kisses her dog in the mouth. She tongue kisses her dog in the mouth. 5 shows in Toronto. Can't believe it. Let's go.
Radio City. Oh, we're also adding a show. There's a casino date. Foxwoods Casino, January 24th, the day after the Wilbur. I'm excited.
Bye.
What is it?
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Always leave them wanting more, right?
On to that.
That will never. The internet will never reward positivity.
Yeah, that's true.
Not
Lesson
at all.
learned.
Unless
Lesson
it's
learned.
Yeah, well, that is the tricky thing. But it is a weird thing. It's like when you share your life, like as a couple publicly,
Yeah.
with the world, and
Rough.
you guys.
Okay, okay. Here's the thing. Another lie. That's lie number 11, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, Akaash. Well, Akaash and Jasleen didn't share their life publicly. It was Jasleen who did. Jasleen was the one with the camera in her hand and putting her husband out on Front Street and literally belittling him at every beck and turn just to make herself look good. It was if Jada could give her a mark, a grade on this experience here, it would be an A plus 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 plus. She'd be top of the class. She'd be teaching some classes to many others. She is the Lady Sith, believe me, not Lord Sith, Lady Sith, Jasleen. No doubt about it. She has surpassed Jada. Jada needed a red table just to do it once. She did it hundreds of times. Well, actually, she's yet to write a book. That's the only thing. She's yet to write a book. Jada wrote a book. It was a flop, but she's yet to go to that length. But believe me, she is a plus plus student, prodigy. Just a wow, just a top of the class student here in these respects. Let's continue.
You guys have like idiosyncrasies that are kind of different from
Yeah.
a lot of couples.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Apparently.
bruh, the orgy thing was fucking. That shit was crazy. I even watched it and I was like, so break us down.
I need an explanation.
Has the orgy happened?
So, okay, no, it hasn't.
Okay.
No, I still only fucked one woman.
Believe me. If she wanted it to happen, it would have happened already. But again, out of shame, and Lord knows all the nonsense that she would have to deal with. No, that was not going to happen. That's definitely not going to happen. But I think her sentiments were real in that respect. But let's continue.
That's what I thought was that's what I thought was missing in the whole orgy combo is that he also gets to get some
Yeah.
side.
I could have doubled my body count.
Yeah. Now, would you have let him get some side in this hypothetical
Yeah,
orgy?
of course. Everyone should be included.
That's a lie. That's an absolute lie. No. She wanted to get hers. He wasn't allowed to get his. She already denoted this in her proposal regarding prenuptial agreements. She could write one if she had a $1 million company, $1 million plus career. However, he could not have one. He needed to have give her open access to all of his riches, bank accounts, and whatever. It's oh, it's the ultimate irony, people. Do as I say, not what I do, sort of deal. It's totally shameless on her part, and she stands 10 toes down on that.
Nah, but Akaash wants the dude.
The dude.
You think he can handle all 10 inches of Nav? Do you can take Nav down? Or is Nav taking it?
Come on, Nav shorter than me. Who taking it?
Nav the bottom, his dick dragging on the carpet.
Collecting dust.
Shout out Nav, bro.
Yes.
Shout out Nav, you fucking home wrecker.
Picture to his trainer or whatever,
find this
because
guy.
he's like really
Hot
like, yeah, ripped or whatever.
I will say also, if she had a body count, I would have been like, hey, cut the. But
Yeah.
because she doesn't, and I know how like innocent she actually is.
Oh, you
it's
are a virgin?
absurd
That's
to me.
that's real?
I was
You
a
were a
virgin
virgin?
until I met him. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That is a lie, and probably the biggest lie of them all. We are at number 12, people, and number 12, I'm going to highlight this as the biggest lie of them all. She still insists that she is a virgin to this day, that Akaash is indeed the only one she slept with. Guys, if you believe that, I have a waterfront property in the Arctic Circle that you need to get your hands on for the low price of $3 million. That, in and of itself, is the greatest lie ever told. No one's going to believe that. Look at Mr. Andrew Schultz's face here. Even he is shocked. He can't believe that we're actually going to go through with this. Yes, they're actually going to go through with this. Look at Akaash saying, yes, follow along. This is the script. This is the script. Is it really? Is it, bro? The black guy in the corner saying, "Man, look, let me just eat my popcorn because y'all crazy, y'all tripping. No chance that she's still a virgin." And Akaash was her only one. No chance. No chance. There's no utter chance. That is the greatest lie. Lie 12 is the greatest lie told here in this thing, in that she is only with well, hold on. Yes, Akaash was her first. There you go. Was her first. No chance. Absolutely no chance. If you believe that, you'll believe anything. Don't piss on my forehead and tell me it's rain. Don't don't tell me that pigs fly. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. She listen, all those bunghole stories, and we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. All those listen, believe me, she was the only reason why he was allowed to stick around because he was listen. He never saw a person that beautiful before, and she was the end all and be all in all things, and he was willing to he was willing to risk it all for this one. But Lord knows he should have checked the whole facts. He should have checked the whole facts. The whole facts would have revealed all. And believe me, she was not leaving NYU campus without a few on her roster, her real roster. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, good to know.
Yeah.
And if she wasn't, that body count thing, I'd have been like, what are we doing here?
Right.
Because I would have been insecure about it. But I
You're still insecure about it, Akaash. Believe me. If deep down in your heart of hearts, another lie, number 13. Deep down in your heart of hearts, you know this girl went buck wild, and she's still going buck wild. She's taking your reputation to the cleaners, and you are paying the bill. No doubt about that. Oh yeah, I would have questioned her if I knew she had a high body count. She had a high body count. All these accounts are true. All these accounts are real. If you think that all these things are just for entertainment purposes only, you must be the richest, dumbest MF I've ever seen. Let's continue.
can be, not that I'm so secure, but with that joke, I'm like so secure.
Oh,
in it
I
'cause know.
absolutely would feel insecure.
And I think
Yeah.
stupidly, I was like, oh, it's an orgy, so it's all of us. It's not like
Yeah,
talking.
that is stupid.
Yeah.
I say you're being inclusive. You're being
I
inclusive.
thought, yeah, I thought it was
Yes.
being
It's not a roti.
It's not a cocktail roll.
No, we're not doing this.
That
but
is stupid. Don't let me get other pussy.
one of our fans asked us, would you guys have an orgy? So I just said, oh, I'm actively trying, like as a joke, because I just feel
Can I
like
give you a piece of advice?
okay.
Oh, that's line number 14, people. A fan of hers put her up to it. Number 14. A fan of hers put her up to this whole orgy idea. Okay. You guys tell you, these are better than these are better than the Epstein file. I'll tell you that, man. Let's go.
Okay.
If you clearly see that I'm the one commenting those things, you don't have to answer it on the podcast. If it's Andrew Schultz asking, so you guys are going to have an orgy on the podcast, you don't have to react to that in real time.
Dude, Akaash's line
noted.
yesterday, he was like, oh, this is so annoying, this whole orgy thing. Like, I can't even cheat without her being there.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Too much quality time. Let's do something separately. You know what I mean?
But how come you can have a joke about outsourcing hand jobs and blow jobs?
But aren't you cool with the hand jobs?
Yeah,
You're cool with him just getting a hand job massage.
totally.
Are you
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I've said that it's less work for me.
I don't. This is. I don't.
Can you talk to our wives?
I don't believe this. Can I tell you why I don't believe this? You remember Horrible Decisions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are like, dude, I think your girl will be down. She keeps saying how pretty Wheezy is. And I was like, even then, I was like, no, the fuck. She's all talk. She's all bluster. That's why I haven't tested the hand
A
job thing.
paper tiger.
She's our dog. She's a yapping little dog behind a fence. Nothing's gonna happen. There's no bite. She's all bark, no bite.
So you would say that, but
Finally, Akaash gets one in on his wife. In all these weeks, let's face facts, it may have been all these years. In all these years, finally, Akaash gets one on his wife. Okay, no, make it two. The side kiss on his cheek. That was performative. I say this is one thing she got on his wife. This one joke. Wow, what a wonderful record you have there, Akaash.
In reality, if he actually did go get
Okay,
it.
like let me think about it. If you actually
think
did
about
go
it.
get it, yes, like I think it would bother me like 30%, but I feel like 70% I'd be like, okay, whatever. I put you through a lot the past couple weeks.
Like he deserves it.
Yeah, I
Like,
feel like I owe
He
it to you.
deserves
I
it.
feel like I owe it to you.
I do kind of deserve it.
Yeah.
Yes. And we're gonna be.
And believe me, you ain't gonna get it, Akaash. You will never get that thing. She runs the pen. She has the balls. Listen. Your self-esteem and your manhood is in her hands. Believe me, but you will never get that deal fulfilled.
But she just
we
can't
are
be
so close
prettier
to
than
Chinatown.
gonna do it.
Who could be
know.
prettier than you?
Wait, she can't be prettier than you.
Yeah, she just can't be
Yeah,
prettier than
yeah. I mean, that's not gonna. Yeah, unless you go.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna be an old Chinese lady.
My
Okay,
my
that's okay.
justification for the hand job is it's emotionless and it's a
Yeah. It's just like a little thing after a massage. Sure, okay.
yeah, that's great. I mean,
It's
I'm on
fine.
board.
Yeah.
High five.
I also like the fact that it's just less work for you.
Yeah.
And I know your day is full of work.
Wow.
Well, let's get a counter argument. Let's get a counter argument,
let's get a
okay?
counter
Because
argument.
I think that was inappropriate and that was uncalled for. So
I don't care.
tell me something. When Akaash is sick, how do you behave?
Ooh.
She's good, actually.
I am good.
Yeah.
Oh, my wife is horrible.
There's an undertone of irritation after like day 2 where you can tell she's like, all right, let's.
I mean,
but
I
she's
You
very-
get 2 days.
Okay, can I just say I feel like you guys are a little bit like you guys exaggerate a lot and just
What?
No.
Yeah.
Never.
And for context,
We
literally,
exaggerate.
yes. And like
Ridiculous.
literally,
Oh, you think everything's wrestling? Do you think that's what
Everything's
this is?
a joke.
You think we're just going crazy? No.
We're not taking any chances here. Do you see our security? We know what the fuck you're capable of, Jasleen.
but like for me, like an hour before my emergency gallbladder surgery, my stomach was killing me.
Oh, no.
And remember I had to interview Blau for journalism school and I still interviewed him because I didn't want to reschedule. So I feel like women are just built different. We're built
Hold on. Let me just see here. She worked at Goldman Sachs. She worked at Deloitte, and she went to journalism school. Which one is which, guys? I think that's Live 15. You went to journalism school, but yet you were at Deloitte and at Goldman Sachs. The math ain't mathin' here, guys. The jobs ain't jobbing. The jobs ain't jobbing. I'm sorry. That's Live 15.
to withstand suffering.
Yes, you are. That is
So
true.
we don't
We're built
really
to withstand y'all.
Yes.
That is
yes.
our suffering.
Yes.
Yeah. That is a great point.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. We have different types of suffering.
Oh, second time. Oh, foul. Listen, he's on the hot streak. That's 2 for Akaash. Well done, mate. Two for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Physical pain, you guys are much better at
Better.
handling.
But yeah, if you heard how often we have to hear, babe, it's a very different. That's
So
suffering.
did I tell you all this? That like my wife asked me to do something before I got into the apartment. She heard the elevator going up.
It's a
Don't
hint
let her
of
fool you.
autism.
Don't let her
No,
pull you in.
she's this makes me. I don't know why anybody would do that. It's like
Nurses,
doctors.
doctors. I
They
mean,
don't
granted,
even
they're,
like
they're
it.
compensated.
Yeah, that is actually they're getting paid for it
Yeah.
Handsomely.
handsomely. Yeah,
And
but
nurses ain't that happy about it.
Yeah, sometimes.
You
yeah.
meet enough nurses, you're like,
Yeah, they are pretty pissed off. Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
enjoy it. Y'all don't
Yes.
enjoy this.
Yeah, it is one of those things you just gotta fake it. It's like kissing your husband in public. You just gotta fucking fake it and be like, I love doing this. I love nurturing you back to health. That's
Exactly.
what I want.
Yeah.
Okay, then you get the big reward afterwards. Okay, I
It's
heard.
like when Akash's birthday comes around.
Yeah.
I have to pretend that it's like so special, but
I
it's
don't
like
even ask for this.
the one day. Yeah, you do. The one day of the year that I have to like be totally selfless.
Oh, yeah. That,
Wow, and give him a B. Well, give him a BJ, maybe a side of the P, something. You know, it's what all guys look for that are in loveless marriages. The fact that at birthday and Christmas, they'll get some side of things. That they'll get some sort of activity. And believe me, I think she's very begrudging in terms of doing that for him. She pops P begrudgingly. ladies and gentlemen. And there's no word of a lie about that. Thank you very much for joining me here in Talk Live on IG and YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We're still here. We're still here. We're still here. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Let's continue.
Which is really hard for me.
Jasleen, you're doing a horrible job right now. Jasleen, just when we think we've gotten you out of it,
Take that part
go
out.
back
Take that part out.
in. Go back in. Okay? You dig the hole deeper. Okay? His birthday is a great day.
Yeah.
And we love his birthday.
Yeah.
Which day is it?
May the 4th.
Okay, all right, you passed. You passed. Now, a question for Akaash.
Yes.
These files leak.
Yeah.
The internet set ablaze. You quickly flee to India. International borders.
Yeah.
You go to a different nation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you explain the impetus for this trip?
I was trying to get away from her, but she followed me.
She tracked you down.
So yeah, why did you guys go to India so immediately?
What happened there?
Unfortunately, we had planned the trip like 2 months earlier. India, Dubai, with her mom, Thanksgiving with my mom. That's what whores do. They hang out with their moms. You know what I mean? What a whorish thing to do.
Wow, look at that. Three for Akaash. She called his wife a whore. Wow. That's growth. That's real growth. That Akaash can call his wife a whore, you know, in good conscience and good tidings, which is wonderful. It's just wonderful. Wow, this is amazing. Akaash, you you're still in the shit, buddy. But anyways, listen, good stuff. No, you're on a roll here. You got 3 in on your wife. You got 3. Let's go.
Yeah.
Convenient.
Yeah. Okay, so you
And
went
go on a religious pilgrimage.
Yeah,
you guys went on a religious
went to the
pilgrimage.
Golden Temple, the Barzab.
Did they see you annihilate you in? They're like, not this frat house.
No.
Not, I wouldn't finish the sentence. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
You have to walk through water when you get there. They actually made her roll around in the water. Like, she's so
They
filthy.
had to cleanse you.
So, such a filthy person.
You're
Okay.
purified.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go, oh, is this the place
It was
right
actually, yeah, it was beautiful.
Oh, wow.
here? Oh, wow.
Yes.
What is this place called?
The holiest.
Crystal
Yeah.
clear
That's what I
water.
said. It's
Okay.
a lot of clean water in India.
Wow, Miles.
This
One
guy
place.
is a real Pete. Okay, sign up now. Entertainment industry or. Okay, so you go to this temple. It's beautiful. You're able to pray. Is Akaash fully converted to Sikhism? No, he's getting there though.
Oh, she's sick. Oh, wait a minute. Holy cow! You're lucky. Listen, you're lucky those Kerpas didn't come out for you. You're lucky them Kerpas didn't come out for you there, Jasleen. Jasleen, you know this is dishonoring the family business, man. I tell you what, you must have very, very, very liberal, modern Sikh family. But let me tell you, them Sikhs don't play. Them Sikhs don't play. When they get those Kerpas out, they get them Kerpas out. Especially if you're dishonoring this family like this. Especially if they realize you're popping tea in front of the non-nationalists, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
She goes to the mandir probably. She makes me go more than I make her go. She's like, we're going to the Golden Temple, or we should go to Gurdwara. We should also go to the mandir. And I'm kind of like, I'm tired, dude. Let's just do one.
But which one would you do?
I would do the mandir.
The Monday.
Yeah.
So you're presenting this version of yourself online that's not true.
But you're actually a trad wife.
Okay, let's get to
Yeah, that was probably the best.
What do you guys say? Some people say this is a whole PR stunt for you to sell tickets and for you to
Who is that?
gain
I
popularity.
would rather it
I
be
would
a
love
PR
if that was
stunt.
true.
Yeah.
Believe me, guys, that's one of the bigger lies as well. This is number 16. We got it up to number 16 right now. We up to number 16 here. That's one of the this is not a PR stunt. This is a PR stunt. This whole thing is a PR stunt. I'm gonna let you look at the comments afterwards in a bit. But this whole thing is a PR stunt. This is a PR exercise. This is a PR exercise. This is to salvage Akaash's career outside of the Indian community. Believe me, this. Listen, they can only have one. My man Russell Peters is one, and they need another. Here's Akaash. Okay, so let me tell you something. My man Russell's running away with this right now. Okay, he's running away with this. He can't believe his luck that Akaash has been taken down by his wife. You think that Russell Peters would allow his wife to do this? His ex-wife would allow. Let me tell you something. Russell don't play. He's from Malton. Okay. Russell don't play. He's from Malton. Just saying. Let me tell you something. He can't believe his wife that his luck that Akaash's wife is taking him down. Unbelievable. Listen, we're just about to end up here on the Instagram side of things, but we are coming back, so do stay with us. We're going to revive the feed. We're still going here on YouTube, just letting you know we're not done yet. We're definitely not done. This may be a 1 day, if not a 2 day theme right now, because this is controlling the zeitgeist, ladies and gentlemen. This is controlling the algorithm. So we're going to continue with this. And yeah, we're going to be rolling. So if it ends on Instagram anytime soon, or maybe we'll see. But if it does, do be warned. Be warned. But we're going to continue here on YouTube. And the Instagram feed. Let's go.
I would
Wait
love
a
if
minute,
that
is
was
that
true.
is a narrative?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, that now
I
you're
wish.
now
I saw
you're
a couple videos
Yeah.
of saying it's like a very strategic PR stunt.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I wish I cared that little about
no,
my wife's
yeah.
reputation.
Okay, no. You do care about your wife's reputation. And more so, you care about your reputation, Akaash. You don't want your career to go in the absolute shit. This is the grandest PR stunt we've seen in years, ladies and gentlemen. A comic's career is on the line here, guys. We have got to create some damage control, and that's what this whole thing is all about. And let it be said again. Myron Gaines has won the war. If you didn't know then, you know now. If they have to go into a PR exercise to save Akaash's career, you know Myron is giggling on the side, rubbing his hands together, saying, "I got you, bitch." Tell you what, this is PR all the way. This is one of the biggest lies. Next to Jasleen being, well, only having one partner, that was Akaash. That was another one. That was definitely. But number 16 is yeah, this number 16 is definitely one, and that is, let me write that down. Akaash, this is a PR stunt. This is not a PR stunt. Oh no, this is a PR stunt of the highest regard, and the comments say so. Believe me, the amount of dislikes on this video. I'm gonna show you the upcoming numbers in just a bit.
I wish.
Same.
Lean in. Say you're gonna kiss at Radio City.
Oh yeah. We
Kiss
will do that.
reveal.
That's
Kiss reveal at
good.
Radio
We
City.
sell out Radio City. We will make out hardcore.
April
18th.
18th.
Now we're
April
talking.
18th.
April
If
18th.
you sell out Radio City, I'll sign a prenup, a postnup.
Ooh.
She's gonna sign a post up. That's number 17. She ain't signing no post up. She will never sign prenup, post-nup, any nup with this dude right here. She is riding the donkey till he's spoiled. That is what my mother taught me in native Guyanese. She gonna ride this donkey till she's spoiled. Till he's spoiled. Might as well be he, she, whatever. Jesus, his balls are gone anyway.
Snub.
Oh, okay, fire. Into this. I'm into this.
Have you seen any memes or content that you guys thought were funny?
Aisha chicken curry.
That was
Yes,
good.
we got to go through the funniest
Objectively
one.
good. Objectively good.
Yeah.
I also like Aisha curry.
Yeah.
Well,
I can
tracks.
see it. Yeah.
Of course, she does the fellow Sith Lord as well as Jada. Of course, you like each other. You guys can compare notes. You guys can sit down. How you emasculate your husbands. How you can drain resources from your husbands at any beck and call. How you can holler back. Well, the only way that I guess Jasleen has it better in terms of, because again, Aisha was married very young. So during her years where she would have been popping her pee in college, she was already married and having kids with Mr. Curry. So again, it's yeah. The math ain't mathing on the timelines, but she would love, and I mean Akaash would love to have Aisha would love to have the life of Jasleen, especially her college years. Priceless. Absolutely priceless to have that hoe face. Absolutely. Let's go.
Yeah. Dig in the hole again, Jasleen. Dig in the hole.
I can see your point.
What about Jada Pinkett?
Remember, we're at lie 17, guys. We are at lie number 17. The lie counter is continuing. I wish I had a counter here, but we're going to get a lie counter in a bit.
Thing.
That one hurts a little, but it's funny.
Okay, what other ones were good?
I thought Jasleen was hurtful. I didn't like that one at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
You said it.
unfortunately,
Why are you
it's not the
laughing?
news
So I'm
side.
laughing because she told me, she goes, every time she said it, she would go, they're calling me Jasleen, and it really hurts my feelings. But she couldn't say it without laughing every time.
The red dot table talk was good too.
Red
Red
Dot
Dot
Table
Table
Talk
Talk
is
is
good.
good.
I like Jasleen. I think that's very apt at this point in time. I think it recalls a time of her life where she was at her most free. Popping P. Popping P. Yeah. Red Dot Table Talk is good too.
I saw a funny one that was actually I thought it was very disrespectful. Not funny at all. It said,
And can you believe it? The Instagram is going past the hour, guys. I cannot believe it. It's shocking to me. They named her Jasleen. Yes, indeed. Lana was listening on. They named her Jasleen. Yes, indeed. They instead of Jasleen, they call her Jasleen. Priceless. Absolutely priceless. Put a bumper sticker on that one, ladies and gentlemen.
call her daddy, more like call center daddy. I was like,
That's good. That's really good.
Unfortunately, that's
Really
pretty
good.
good.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
cheers.
Yeah.
But it still pissed me off.
I saw one with you making out with the dog. And they were like, man, she'll kiss the dog and not Akaash.
That's
see that
true.
Yeah, see, she deserves to get roasted for that. That she gets roasted for. She deserves that roast. The minute you will kiss your dog before you'll kiss your husband, you know you're wrong. I'm gonna say that. You know you're wrong. When you will kiss your dog before you kiss your husband, you're into some bestial stuff. No need to go into it. Really, no need. I don't know who she's making love to. That dog is getting way more attention than Akaash ever would.
Yeah, I
true.
do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never dodge kisses.
Now, would that have something to do?
Again, this is more emasculation of indeed the one and only Akaash here. Can't believe that a dog gets more love than I do.
With the fact that there's no romantic connection between you and the dog?
Yes.
Yes.
He's my child. He's my son. So
Exactly.
don't think about it.
So
know?
you would smother your son with kisses?
Yeah.
That makes sense because it's not romantic.
Yeah.
But when you kiss Akaash, there's like real horniness
Yeah,
behind
like
it.
he's
I
daddy.
think it's just like this
Yeah. Akaash is daddy or what?
Yeah.
zaddy.
Ooh.
What's his favorite position?
Number 18. God. That's no, that's 18. That's 18. That's another lie. He is Zaddy. Akaash Singh is Zaddy. The eyes have it, guys. Keep going, darling. Yeah, that's right. Keep going. Yeah, that's good. Keep going. Going. Don't stop. Don't stop now. Okay, we're gonna stop that. I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna stop that. Sorry to my Indian friends out there. That, my friends, that is a lie. She considers him Zaddy. She considers him ATM, but definitely not Zaddy.
You guys got a lot of.
You don't have to
say?
answer. Yeah, fellas.
See, even he can't believe it. Even the guys behind can't believe it that he's being called Zaddy. It's like, what? Where in your DNA, where in your interaction with this man has he ever been considered Zaddy? When the only thing that she can get from him is kisses on both cheeks, if you know what I mean. Let's continue.
You have to answer.
I kind of want to know.
Very good.
See, guys, this is
Okay,
how
I'll tell
comfortable. What?
No, I won't say.
No, Akaash is turning his cheek.
Yeah.
Okay, was there, before we wrap this up, was there anything that you saw? Was there anything that, like, obviously all the things I imagine made you feel bad. Was there anything that specific?
Including the fact that Myron Gaines won the war here. She couldn't even every time she tried to strike that. It's just like water off. Myron Gaines is having an incredible year. First, he has Kamala Harris admit that he was part of the reason why she wasn't elected as president of the United States, along with the one and only. Hold on. Come on. Don't show it out now. Oh, wait. Anyways, they'll come to me. Don't worry. think y'all know who it is. Anyways, yes. First of all, he was nominated as the as again one of the reasons why uh, Kamala Harris lost the election, and now, even on, okay, even on, even on. Yes, and now he has the mea culpa from the Flagrant show, from Akaash Singh and from Jasleen Singh. It's he's racking up wins. He's literally racking up the wins. I don't know what means even on is there. Lana, do let me know what that means because I don't know what the hell is even on. Oh wow, even on. I don't know what that means, man. I don't know what that means. You need to, Lana, do let me know about that, what you meant by that. Anyways, you said, oh, yes, yeah, another comment. Even Alice Cooper gets to be called daddy on her Call Her Daddy podcast. Akash gets Zaddy and his friends laughed. Yeah, exactly. See, Alex Cooper gets called daddy on Call Her Daddy, yet Akash gets Zaddy and her friends laughter. Yeah, his friends laugh at him. It's the ultimate irony. Like no one believes he's a Zaddy. No one believes he's a Zaddy. That is the truth. It's like he gets clowned on a regular basis. The only reason why, he's part of the comic relief, and quite simply, okay, he has some talent as a comic, but other than that, meh, absolutely, it's incredible. It's incredible. Uh, yeah, silly Billies.
Specifically bothered you or yeah.
I mean, I think people talking about the sore butthole story, because
Yeah.
that was more kind of like an assault story, but I didn't want to label it as such because I didn't think it was super traumatizing and I had already shared one.
Right.
And I feel like the internet has a quota for girls of like how many assault stories they could share, regardless of if it's
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here's the thing. Those stories should not be made fun of. But for you to be laughing at the story when you got your bunghole violated, the story ain't storying. The lies are lying. The story ain't storying. No one for a second believes that's the ultimate truth. Oh, no. I was that say no. For you to laugh at said story and your friend to laugh at said story. Okay, there's another one. There's another one, guys. That's number 19. That's number 19. That was the bunghole story was an essay. That's another one of the big lies here. The bunghole story was an essay. Yeah. Okay. I believe that when I see your friend come to your rescue and literally say, "Oh no, it wasn't. No, I was just laughing at it because it was part of the, it was part of the bit. We had to get the ratings up on her on our podcast. Yes, indeed. Yes, main character podcast. Main character podcast is indeed their podcast, and believe me, it's soon gonna tank.
true or not, like
You,
obviously I
you think the
didn't.
interview would be like, oh, every story she tells us
Yeah,
she's
that's
getting
why I
assaulted.
didn't want to do that. So I was like, oh, this happened. I didn't really say it's okay.
So what happened, if you don't mind saying?
Well, I mean, so I was living in San Francisco, working on
Definitely
my
a
internship.
butt thing would happen there.
San
Not
Fran will do
shocking
that.
at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like when Tinder first came out. There was no Bumble, there was no Hinge. I met this guy on Tinder, whatever. Like we were like just feeling like the vibes, and
What you call that? A shithole country? San Francisco, that is. Yeah, I know. Dad joke. I get it.
stupidly was like, oh, you can sleep over, but like not really wanting to hook up that much. Because again, for me, like I was just like, okay, maybe we can make out and just like whatever and cuddle. But then I guess he like wanted.
Was this guy Indian?
No, he was like way
Yeah,
Asian.
he took it very differently than, yeah. I've learned this.
You didn't hear the point. He was Asian, so therefore he was the bunghole story happened with a half white, half Asian dude, which is very much her MO. Anybody with a drop of white in them, they get a chance at Jasleen, ladies and gentlemen. She is going to be part of her roster to shake her hand, look at her lovingly, and kiss her on the cheek, and share study hints. If you believe that, you'll believe it.
Translation.
Wait, what do you mean?
An Indian guy might understand what an Indian girl means when she says we're hooking up. It doesn't mean we're fucking.
There's something conservative.
I think
Okay, let's listen. Let's just Akash, you're not going to win us over with that absolute trash explanation of what hooking up means. We all know what hooking up means. It doesn't. The narrative is not going to change because some Indian person has now inherited the word. Even look. That's line number 12. Number. No, actually, we're at number 20. We're at 20 lies, ladies and gentlemen, and that is hookup meaning. We all know what hookup means. I don't know where these guys think that hookup is a time to exchange study notes and shake hands and kisses on the cheek for a test well done. Both. That's absolute bull. Absolute bull.
most American people
I was
are
thrown
like,
off by her inviting him over. Because when
Yeah,
I've
that
been
was
invited over, that usually means, oh, we're fucking.
no, I
Yes, that's right. That's exactly what she means, and that's exactly what Jasleen means. However, Jasleen needs to pretty up her reputation because Lord knows it's dirty enough. She is getting absolutely ripped everywhere she goes, on every podcast she's on. She can't get any sort of traction at all. They know her as a hoe. So I don't know. Well, listen, it's irreversible now. It's literally irreversible, Jasleen. I'm sorry. Just to let you know, you can't get out of this. You're a hoe. You're destined to be hoedom. You're like Brittany Wenner. You're like Karine Steffens. You're like, you're like Amber Rose, and many others down the line. They all have an exact. I know there's some white hoes out there. They're all porn stars, really. But you have not to say you're a porn star, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to call her a P star. However, we're not. She's not a corn star. She's not a corn star. However, uh, you're darn near close. You're very, very close. You're corn adjacent. You're corn adjacent.
no, that was again stupid decision on my part. I was like 21, so it's like I really just like I don't know, like I just was making bad decisions all around.
That's right. Listen, no accountability. I was just making bad decisions, even though you're 21 and an adult. No, but don't punish you guys. I can't have accountability. I'm the name, remember? Really? Spare me.
So it's like, but I was like, okay, like we'll kiss, whatever. I don't remember, honestly, I don't even remember too much, but I just remember him like trying to like sneak a finger. And I was like, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
But like then the next day, like it was like kind of feeling sore, but it wouldn't, it like if it had been anything else, it would, that would have been a whole other story. It would have been
Right.
like, it would have teared something, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, listen. If you believe that story, again, I have a condo of in the Indian Ocean that's ready to be bought right now. It's ocean views, and ready to move in right now. All I need is $200 million. Yeah, $200 million gets you the ocean view. High rise condo in the middle of the Indian Ocean.
Yeah.
So it was just like that.
So this was a creep pervert that was trying you, and the internet
Basically.
ran off with this crazy narrative
Yeah.
of something completely different.
Yeah.
Yo, security, you got to find those guys. Find that guy.
Yeah, we gotta
Find
get
that
them.
guy.
We gotta get them.
I would love that.
Lie number 21, ladies and gentlemen. She's the butthole story. The butthole story is again one of the. The butthole story is another lie, ladies and gentlemen. There's no doubt about that. That was again very, very questionable. She would have to bring more proof than that because I'm not believing a word that she's saying. She's moving her mouth, and maybe that's the reason when you know she's lying.
Can I beat this guy up?
Yeah.
Probably not.
No, you can.
pay.
You can take
outsource
it.
That's
it.
what's up.
Yeah,
I can
outsource.
We
Yeah,
can
outsource.
outsource,
We got
yeah.
security.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
security.
Get the
over
rose to his head. You got it. Incapacitate him.
Anything else? What other things popped up? We gotta get it all out.
Yeah, we need to get it all out.
We need to purge this.
And I'm not gonna be happy until we figure it out.
Oh, the dermatologist video.
That one,
Yo!
that one pissed me off. That was outrageous and completely
Yeah,
uncalled
yeah.
for.
Yeah.
So tell
You know
us
what?
why you were showing your cheeks to
That
the
was-
guy
Okay,
and
can
asking
I-
if he's
To
single.
a
Can I
single
just-
Indian doctor.
Can I
Single
just
Indian
give the
doctor.
whole lore? Okay,
Yes.
looking back, I get it. It was stupid. I was being stupid, okay? But we all make mistakes.
Listen, we all know you're stupid. We all know you make mistakes, and this is a common occurrence with you. And sometimes stupid is as stupid does. We're just gonna leave it there. Leave it there. But we know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get views. You're trying to be as successful as your husband, and you're doing outrageous-ish. And this is part of it. But for you to say, "Oh, I was stupid. I was young, dumb," please. You're in your late 20s, early 30s when this is happening, so you are well an adult. Believe me, these acts of stupidity should not be happening. But again, stupid is as stupid does.
But just to be
Good
clear,
point. Technically, we do.
yeah. So what happened was I actually fell in Pilates class. I fell on my ass. Me and Akaash happened to have an amazing romantic weekend together.
Where?
What position? Or where? Sorry, hold on.
This is in New York City. Just whatever, enjoying life. And maybe we had just gotten the rose toy too, so it was like also really fun.
What's the roast toy?
Andrew, it will change your life.
What's the roast
This
toy?
is inappropriate.
Is it a toy for sexual things?
Yeah, it makes things very easy and
Yeah.
efficient.
There you go. Guys, if a woman has to rely on a toy, if a woman has to rely on a toy to get herself off, she's more of a hoe than you thought. Believe me. For her to be using a toy to get off, either one, she has very, very less sensitivity down there, or number two, the guy does not know how to get her off. And if you have any semblance of competence in the bedroom, you shouldn't need a toy. You literally shouldn't need a toy. Now, again, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't go down on her. That's between you and your partner. And again, you ask a Jamaican the same thing, they'll tell you different. But anyways, but your presence and your skills should be able to get her off 9 times out of 10 if you know what you're doing. If you don't, there's a problem. And something tells me that Akaash, if you need a rose to get your wife off, she's either thinking of something else or you don't know what you're doing. And that is troubling. Allegedly. That is troubling for Akaash. Very troubling that she's bringing these sort of toys into the bedroom and allowing your wife to be satisfied. Now, again, this may speak to her prior engagements being with Akaash being the only person that she's ever been with. But if you believe that, you'll believe that I'm naked right now. The math ain't mathin', but the hoe was indeed hoeing.
Whoa.
You'll never have to go down again.
But it's not penetrative.
This is Akash's like
This is my
massage parlor.
outsourcing.
Yeah, yeah,
This
yeah.
is my outsourcing.
You are an enigma, though.
Whoa.
No. You are you're so what? What? Why? That's a word, right?
I know.
It is
Just
a
the
word.
energy is great.
Yeah. Hard energy.
You're gonna leave that. The Hard R Hotel, dude. That was a lot.
Okay, an enigma. Okay. Oh God, it
It
shows it
ended with
going.
the A, so it's different.
Yeah. What is? Oh,
not that.
chill
No,
out.
not
Chill
that.
out.
No,
There's
just
a
the
woman
rose
here.
part.
Not that.
Rose
No,
toy.
not
Okay.
that.
Just
we
the
all use
outside
that
one.
one. Nothing goes inside. That's
Yeah,
good.
just
okay.
that
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
no.
You don't,
Okay.
Yeah. You don't have the
but
cigarette
you're
lighter
comfortable
attached.
sharing this.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then there's other things you're not.
Because I also feel like this could help girls out. You know,
Yeah.
I'm on an SSRI, so sometimes you need like a little boost. So
Yes.
why not?
She's on an SSRI, ladies and gentlemen. So she If you don't know what an SSRI is, these are antidepressants. If you didn't know, these are anti-anxiety medications. So we're not dealing with a woman who's like, like she needs that sort. If she's on SSRIs, uh, just saying, Akash has another whole heap of problems on hands, and maybe, just maybe, the way to get her out of said anxiety slash depression would be D, if you know what
Yes, this is why I think that
I mean. Or a rose. Take your pick. In this case, it's got to be a rose.
People
there's
get
confusion
confused, yeah.
to feel comfortable talking about that, but then also not feel comfortable with certain
Yeah.
sexual things. That's where the brain goes. I have to make up something.
I don't know. It's hard for me. I mean, I just am existing. I'm not trying to like. The only thing I try to do is just be
And if you look up SSRI, these are antidepressant, anti-anxiety medications. That's Jasleen is taking.
myself on TikTok, but like 10 times extra.
Yeah.
And again, like not to justify,
down
but
to
I
2
feel
times.
like I've been with Akaash since I'm 22, and I feel like I've learned so much of my humor from him, my personality from watching you guys. I've hung out with so many comedians, so I'm like, oh, like be extreme, be funny, as long as your actions are a good person. You know what I mean? So I'm
Yeah, that's number 20. We're going at number 23, ladies and gentlemen. That's number 23 of the lies told. That all these jokes are just modeling Akash's humor. It's incredible. It's incredible. We're at to lie number 23 here, guys. Listen, she uh we're gonna soon end this, and then I'm gonna finish with some words from Levi Nix, who gave a very good synopsis of this whole interview, and something for men around the world and even ladies to take away from it.
like, oh, I can say whatever I want.
Don't you blame
Obviously,
this
I
on
can't.
us.
No, you're right. You're right.
Blame this on us, Jess.
I'm just trying to give context.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not blaming it on you guys.
Fair enough. Okay, so you were saying you guys had a really horny weekend with your toy.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And so what happened was, as a joke on TikTok,
Again, if you have to use your toy to get your woman off, something's off with her or something's off with you. Continue.
I showed the bruise, like not like I didn't show my full ass cheek, but I just show a little bit. Cause again, like repressed Indian girl, I'm like, oh, I can dress however I want as long as I don't actually do anything. So I'm like, okay, tell me you had a good weekend with your husband without telling me. Show the little bruise. Rishi, who's my dermatologist and my brother, amazing like practitioner, he was like, I've gone to him for hyperpigmentation. It really bugs me. And he's
Okay, here's the thing. That's the reason why she has this mask on her face. She's been riddled with acne for a long, long time. So she has had to put on heaps of makeup. Comment below if you think that this lady has been yeah. Here it is. You see this here? That's a mask. It's not just makeup she's putting on. She's putting on a whole heap of masks because believe me, she is self-conscious about her acne. When she says hyperpigmentation, that's what she's referring to. Really. Anyways, let me see what hyperpigmentation means, because I don't want to call myself out of school. What does hyperpigmentation mean? There we go. Hyperpigmentation. Here we are. Hyperpigmentation is a common condition that makes areas of the skin darker than others. Hyper means more pigment, means more color. Hyperpigmentation can appear as brown, black, gray, red, pink spots, or blotches. So basically, it's basically the spots are sometimes called age spots, sunspots, or liver spots. So she's got these all over her body. So she's very, very self-conscious about this, and Lord knows. So it's not exactly acne, but it's darn near close. And she has this all over her body. That's why she wears a mask on her face to mask all these things. But again, she's still claiming that she is a high value woman and deserves all the riches that are coming forth from Akaash. Stunning, absolutely freaking stunning. But again, with all these frailties, even Akaash couldn't walk away from this.
He's like, hey, I just want to let you know, if you don't treat this, this is going to pigment. And then he knows he's going to have to deal with me later. Like, please, can you get rid of this scar? So he's like, I would just treat it like ASAP or whatever. So I'm like, okay, perfect. I'll come in. And then again, me being stupid, like, because I want to go on double dates, I'm like, oh, he's single. And I'm like having like this like tongue-in-cheek thing of like kind of alluding to me and Akaash having sex, even though I actually found Pilates. So the whole thing was taken out of context.
Sorry, bro.
I never said I had strong dick.
That's
this
fair.
is really, if anything,
fair.
affirming for me.
That's fair.
He never said he had strong. Okay, he's already caught himself in the lie. That's lie number 22. Where, yeah, where he literally says that he's where he says that he's strong. I would consider it a truth. Let me change that. I would consider it a truth because he admits that he's not exactly strong in the bedroom. So.
But did that make more sense, like, to the context?
Yes, of course.
Okay,
But at the same time, the issue is always like,
yes, say anything, do anything, guys. Just go along with it. Yeah, please. Yes, absolutely. I'm trying to save my husband's ATM. Sorry, his career.
People's perception.
Yeah, the
yes.
perception.
I think the big disconnect with you is like, and also there's a version with both of you. Is it you guys are so fucking innocent because you've never been with anybody. So when
Again, lying, double down on the lie. He. Believe me, they have been prepped well by Akaash and Jasleen. Do remember, okay, Andrew, we were. Jasleen was a virgin before I was. You knew I was a virgin. You knew I was a virgin. Okay, me being Akaash, you knew I was a virgin. But this girl right here, we know she went to town. Lord knows I can't back out of this now because that'll be divorce proceedings and I got to give up half. So we're not going to leave it there. But listen, go along with the lie. Go along with it that she is indeed been with only one partner. That's me, Akaash Singh, the one without the experience.
you say weird sexual things, you think it's absurd.
Yeah.
But you were unique in your innocence with each other.
I think that was the mistake I made, is like thinking that people would understand that.
They
like,
will not.
Yeah, they won't.
Because the immediate reaction to anybody like who's had, because Alex and I, Mark is more similar to you guys. In that, he's been with his wife, right? So it's like, whereas Alex and I have, we've had other chicks and like our, wives have had as well. And then we got to think about that a little bit.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Yes. We were horse. Yes, exactly. Yeah. All the horse.
Come on.
No, I know. But like, so then there is a part of us probably comparing and feeling insecure and maybe feeling potentially inadequate.
Yeah.
Right. So that runs through our minds, where you guys have been with nobody, so you can feel confident being.
You guys have been with nobody. Come on. The more you double down, the worse you look.
And I think, to be fair to everyone, there was a time in our relationship where I would have been more insecure, but when like she's essentially homeless with me.
Yeah, listen, you still are insecure, buddy. We still are. Nav still has your balls in his hand.
And didn't go anywhere and stayed right by my side. I think the jokes don't bother me because it's like, when you're broke as fuck, you see exactly who a person really is. Like, I've seen her at her core, good, bad, all of it. So I know who she is enough that none of these things I'm ever gonna take seriously, because I've seen her. We've been at the absolute bottom. She's seen me at my absolute worst. So if I make these jokes, if I call her a bitch or whatever, she's like, I know this. Like, at our absolute worst, we still loved each other. We still stayed by each other's side. So I think that.
No, she's gonna stay by your side because you're the breadwinner, my friend. She's not leaving you now unless she gets a cut. Unless she gets her cut, because I'm sure you don't have a prenup done on this. Absolutely not. So again, like Will and Jada said, you know what I mean? We ride together, we die together. Bad marriage for life.
That's what I didn't realize also. And I didn't think I was nearly famous enough to become a meme.
Yeah,
I was wrong.
That is beautiful. Now, with your guys' relationship, like, neither of you come from these like loving marriages, right? Is it Is it cool to experience love? Is it what you think of?
We're done here. We'll leave it there. But you saw we had about, at my count, 23. Now that's give or take a few. I would say there may be a few between 23 to 25. Well, stretching of the truth told here on this show. This was a PR stunt gone awry. And let's see some of the comments here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining me here in Talk Talk Live. We're gonna see some of the comments here, which is absolute gold. Uh, yes, all of them pretending she's a shy and innocent creature is hilarious. Yes. Flagrant must think we're on that level of stupid. I'm here reading the comments while the video is. Okay, no, we don't want to hear that. Yes, Akaash, best joke. My wife's a virgin. Yeah, absolutely. At this point, someone needs to interview one of these frat boys. Yes, absolutely. I call it. They'll delete this video. Mark my words. Yeah, this won't be seeing the light of day for long. It's gonna be tarnished. Actually, I'm a shy Indian girl. I have two butt stories. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, shy Indian girl, two butt stories. The math ain't mathin'. Nobody gets on Tinder to make out a little. Absolutely, you get on Tinder to get a roster and yeah, get buck basically. Yeah, and took y'all 2 weeks to come up with this. Yeah, come on, man. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, just stunning. My greatest fear is circle like Akash's fakest group on Earth. Yeah, they are taking the absolute mick here. And look at the totals here. Um, oh, they've deleted the dislikes, ladies and gentlemen. The dislikes were so exorbitant that they deleted them. They've deleted the number. It was running around 55 to 60,000 dislikes, and they literally said, "Nah, we're gonna wipe these things out." Well, again, I'm giving my dislike myself. Believe me, they do not account for the number. They did account for the number during, I think it was yesterday and during today, but they've discounted it altogether. If you see other videos from other content creators, believe me, they have basically showed that there is like a 55, 40 to 50, 55K dislike count, and it was rising to the point where now they've had to literally do away with it altogether. Simply magnificent. But let's get finally to the words of Levi Nix on this whole subject because I think this is gold. And then we're gonna wrap up the show, and I think we'll go tomorrow because we haven't heard from the one and only Myron Gaines on this whole subject because he's the one who started this whole whirlwind altogether. He said he has something for us, and he's 2025. He is winning, despite the fact that he's demonetized on YouTube, but he's winning on Rumble and said other platforms. Let's listen to Levi Nix in his final words here.
This stuff from a mile away. I've talked to too many women. I've been with a lot of women. That's also a problem for me, but I can just tell she's lying. Did you notice how every single point they asked
23 to 25 lies told here. 23 to 25.
her about, she had a justification for? Isn't that a little suspicious?
Yeah.
Every single question she didn't go, yeah, you know what? I was wrong. You're right. She took accountability to, and I skipped through the video. This is like an hour-long video. She took accountability to nothing.
No,
not
a single thing. No, absolutely. Everything was somebody else's fault. Oh, Akaash told me how to write jokes. Oh, yeah, I was SA'd by this guy, and that's how my bunghole got violated. Oh, I kept, I thought that I was going in there innocent and never knew that me insulting my husband was going to cause waves. All lies. All simple lies. And she tried to double down on them. Remember, she tried to double down on all this stuff, saying that, yeah, I'm a princess. I'm gonna run my man I'm gonna run my man like an ATM machine that never closes. And guess what? You're gonna sit there and like it. And yes, if you and she said herself, if you're a man who's an ATM, then you are sad. I'm paraphrasing here. You're sad. That's what she said. Amazing. Continue.
single thing. Diverted accountability, blamed other people, said other people taking things out of context. I'm telling you right now, no woman that is playing innocent as hard as she is right here is going to show half of her butt online and talk about, yeah, he's looking at my butthole, I got a bruise. That's not a thing.
No.
She's trying to play this innocent Indian girl now and say, I was stupid, I was 21, I was dumb. You're a grown woman. This is one thing I can't stand with a lot of these modern women.
And she was a grown woman when all these things were said. She was in her 30s when she made all these mistakes. Yes, she had her time at NYU when she was popping that pee, but guess what? In her 30s, she was making all these mistakes. All of them in her 30s when she was a grown woman trying to take down her man, trying to still insult her man as much as possible. Even on their wedding day, trying to emasculate them by not accepting a kiss on the lips. It was amazing. It was a tragedy set in real time that Jada only wishes she could have for Will. Will never went to these depths. This girl is a new form of absolute male evil. And yet she's still drawing from the account and using this man like it's amazing, like an ATM.
As they try to make excuses for themselves when they're grown. Like, you're 22. Well, I was young and dumb and full of cum. You're grown.
Yeah.
I made dumb decisions when I was 21, but I owned up to it. I was stupid. I talked about this on a previous episode. I've been arrested. That's bad. That's not a good idea. Don't do that. I learned my lesson. But they just chalk it up to, I was just young and stupid. They didn't learn anything from it. No, I learned something from it. I thought I was 10 foot tall and bulletproof, and I definitely was not. I definitely was not. I made a lot of mistakes. These women never say, I made a mistake. It was always, it was taken out of context. Everybody else is just blowing this up out of proportion.
Because modern women and accountability is modern women's kryptonite. It is their little kryptonite. They cannot accept it. It weakens them. To sit there and say, yeah, my bad, I did wrong. Now, I would say on 2 occasions during that show, yes, she did take accountability in terms of the kiss cheek miss and in terms of insulting her husband in public. But believe me, if she had to do it all over again, she would, especially if it would aggrandize her career. The only reason why she's apologizing, because it was going to hurt the bag. It was going to hurt the bag. She would have to work again at this internship at Goldman Sachs and internship at Deloitte. Then she went to journalism.
These are the types of women that are 300-0 when it comes to arguments. You telling me you never lost a single argument ever?
Yep.
Nah, man, Akaash, bro. You're going to have to duck and run.
Accountability is like kryptonite to the modern woman. Yep.
Brother. Yeah, Flagrant. Some of the comments are even brutal. Flagrant must think we're Akaash level of stupid.
Whoa, they do.
This made him look worse. At this point, someone needs to interview one of those frat boys. His favorite position is the chair. All of them pretending she's actually a shy and innocent creature is hilarious, for real. This video does not change the fact that Akaash married the village rickshaw.
She's the village bicycle. Everyone's had a ride.
Why the
Ladies and gentlemen, they stopped the comments. Because the same comments I read to you, or the same comments he's read to you, only there are no numbers, and they haven't continued. Flagrant, Andrew Schultz, Akaash saying, no, this is a PR disaster. And that's the reason why they've taken themselves off of the census with regards to this. They've taken themselves off. They say, you know what? This did not go well. We're going to stop the dislikes. We're going to stop the commentary. Because the same things I read to you, he's read to you. They are taking it in the on the cheeks, if you know what I mean. And it ain't Jasleen's cheeks, if you know what I mean. So, yeah.
the hell is she greased up like she's going to the octagon? Oh my God. To destroy your husband's dignity, you must first destroy your own. Simp Zoo.
Yep.
Kissing Akaash overstimulates me like I'm being passed around in a frat house. Today, y'all took 2 weeks to come up with this. 53 seconds. That's all it took for me to turn this off.
I just read that. It took you 2 weeks to come up with this. I just read that. They've stopped the commentary. This is a PR disaster. Absolute disaster. No doubt about that. They stopped this.
Akash's best joke, my wife is a virgin. The only winner in this situation is the comments section. This is worse than when Will Smith went to the red table. Andrew, let's cash in on my sideline downfall. Oh my God, Andrew Schultz, that's crazy. Are they trying to convince us or themselves? That's what I'm saying, bro. When nobody called her out, they just let her explain it. This is bad, bro. Akaash, leave. Leave.
Like I said, the only way out of this is to divorce this woman. He cannot continue his marriage with this woman. His career is gonna take a huge hit. The only way, listen, the only people who are gonna follow him are simps and the wives that love them. The only people that are going to continue to support Akaash Singh are the simps and the wives who love them. That's it. Any God-fearing, red-blooded male is going to turn their eyes away from this absolute car crash of an episode. They're going to turn their eyes away. They're going to turn it away. It's a car crash of an episode. No doubt about that. The only way out for Akaash, divorce this lady, consider it a mistake, watch live on Sunset Boulevard from Richard Pryor, get some real comedy in your behind, and use this bad episode in your life as fuel towards better comedy. Just saying.
You have to leave. Golly. It's terrible, bro. This is horrible. I didn't think it could get any worse, but this situation's getting diabolically bad. Loki.
Listen, let me tell you something. A white man and his dog. It's like peanut butter and jelly. It's like apple pie. Man, I'll tell you what, man. A white man and his dog is like, let me tell you something. The two go together like peanut butter and jam. Two go together like butter and biscuits.
Free. Sit. Wait. Free. I just don't see why his boys don't tell him. All the terms she's using, popping my pee. You know what I mean? You popping pee in college, you're getting bucked.
Yeah.
You're getting bucked 3 days to Sundays.
Yeah.
Dude's dad is a chiropractor because he's realigning your spine. Your lower lumbars are shifting. You know what I mean?
If you think that any red-blooded male is going to say that popping that pee means and having a roster means something different to Akaash, they're going to rewrite the Urban Dictionary. They're going to rewrite the true definition of that. They're as delusional as we thought they were.
The back isn't the same. You're walking different. You got a limp now because you got bucked. Popping. I had a roster. Roster means, once again, you're getting bucked.
Damn.
Okay, you got a roster, you're getting bucked. These are simple terms. This stuff doesn't change. Let's see where she went to college, though.
Yeah, this is where it is. This is confirmation.
Where did she go to college? Oh, she went to college at NYU. I knew some people that went to NYU. Guess what? You're getting bucked. I don't see, you know what I mean? You're getting bucked in college, bro. It's not a thing. It's not a thing where, oh, you know, everybody's just innocent over here at NYU. No, they doing heavy drugs and they bucking hard out at NYU. NYU, the biggest city pretty much in the country, New York City, they're doing things out there, brother.
Absolutely. Yeah, most of these big universities. Listen, college and university students are borderline alcoholics and drug addicts. And sex fiends. Call that too. Anything that they can experiment with, they're going to experiment with, especially in the first and second year. Believe me, especially a woman as repressed as Jasleen was. She was going out to get her back broken. And if you think Akaash is her one and only man, you, my friends, need to get your head checked. Just need it.
They was doing things at the college I went to in Texas. They're doing things, every college, they're doing some things. Unless you're going to a Mormon college, which NYU isn't. They doing some things, brother.
And even at a Mormon college, they be doing some things too. I remember talking about that, they had that show on A&E about those Mormon wives. How do you think they got so experienced in, exchanging, pleasantries, if you know what I mean? Yeah. Even in Mormon college.
Oh God, so bad. I feel bad for him. I really do, because it doesn't seem like any of his boys are trying to help him out. Like, hey, bro, I'm telling you right now, she's a runner. She's trying to play. She's cosplaying an innocent woman now because she's trying to do damage control. We've seen her on those podcasts when she's being herself. Like when she's being herself, let's just go to one clip and just notice the difference in her demeanor, the way she speaks. Everything is way different when she's on these podcasts. She's not anywhere close to the same. Like here, let's pull. Maybe this is it. Let's pull this up. Maybe this is a good clip. I don't know if this is a good clip. Let's just see. Maybe they cover it on this. I don't know.
Did y'all ever have an orgy together with your husbands?
Rhea,
She tried.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy because this couple is so fucking good looking, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband.
No, I kind of love it, but I'm like, us four.
Notice her demeanor. Notice the cursing, her demeanor, the way she's speaking.
Yeah, it's all the truth. She means every last word of what she says. And this is where an average guy... Listen, now it ain't no GQ model or anything. He's an average-looking dude. He's like an average-looking dude. I bet his wife may be one of the few he's had. Maybe, I could be wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised. He's an average-looking dude, guys. All right, speaking empirically, of course.
That is in no way the way she was acting on their podcast.
Oh, no.
She was very reserved, and then there's pictures like this all over online. Her next to all these dudes. You're telling me she was in this skimpy dress around a bunch of frat guys, and they're all white dudes.
And these are average-looking white dudes. What is you attracting to average-looking white dudes? There ain't no movie star in the bunch here. But you gave up. You were popping your pee for these dudes? You were popping your pee for these dudes? Seriously? Wow. Everybody got a shot with Jasleen, ladies and gentlemen. If you're over 6'3" and you're white, or you're Asian, you're white and Asian, believe me, you got a shot with Jasleen. You really, really do got a shot. Just make sure that you're over Akaash's height. He's 5'7". So if you're over 5'7", maybe going into 5, 10, 11, 6 feet, believe me, you got a shot with Jasleen, man. Because look at this. This ain't no. Anyway.
But now all of a sudden she's just really into Akaash Singh, who's her height. Bro, stop, bro. I went to college with girls like this. They're getting bucked, bro. They're getting bucked. It's just not a thing. It's not a thing, bro. Like, you got to be another level of Delululemon. You got to be working overtime at Delululemon to think that she was a virgin when you met her, bro. She played you like a fiddle. You got...
Believe me, Akaash was a virgin. If you got your mama coming to the rescue saying you're not a very good lady, you're not representing your culture, your people like that, like leaving your man like that, and she was ready to go. She was ready to go back to them colleges and get bucked again. She was ready to go get that roster again. She was ready to go because he wasn't measuring up, and then all of a sudden he hit it big, struck it rich. Oh yeah, I'm staying for this. Oh, don't worry about the prenup. Believe me, you ain't bringing that prenup to me. But if the shoe was on the other foot, oh shoot, best believe you and me signing the prenup. She's already gonna like to say that.
Played, brother. You got played. It's sad. Ain't that right, Loke?
Damn.
But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like.
Yeah, great job there, but Levi Nix. And do like and subscribe to Levi Nix, doing wonderful things in YouTube streets. He's at 317,000 subscribers, man. Listen, he does good work, and he's good for a listen, guys. Do subscribe to Levi Nix. I love the way he alliterates things, and I don't know. He's very good at what he does. So again, subscribe to Levi Nix. Well, let me bring it back to the full camera here. Yeah, it's time to get back to it. Okay. You've heard it all. You started the interview. You've heard Levi Nix take on things. This is a PR disaster. They've stopped the comments on YouTube for Flagrant. It was one of their worst, if not the worst shows they've ever broadcasted. And guess what? that'll be this show will definitely be shelved within the next day or so. You won't see the lights of this again. You won't. You won't. Too much. They want to forget this ever happened. This was a bad idea from the start. Guess what? When you have no meal culpa from Jasleen, you have Akaash who's literally looking dead in her eyes, say, "Stick to script." And you have and you have my man powering, hugging up. He's like, "Oh, buddy, oh yeah, we're gonna rib you, but don't worry, we're gonna show how much of a great person we are." If you believe that, you believe anything. We're gonna leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. We're into the second hour on Top Top. I cannot believe my Instagram survived. It went all the way through this video. Shout out to Instagram for letting me go here. And shout out to you for sticking by me here on this video because this was something else. Shout out to Lana and everyone else who participated in the show and left their commentary. Leave your comments down below on what you think of this PR disaster class from the likes of Flagrant, Akaash, and Jasleen. It's a horror show. It's an absolute horror show. We're going to be coming back tomorrow because I want the other half to have his say, and that is now I believe he's televising right now. I believe, and that is the one and only Myron Gaines. I'm going to go and preview that video, but we're going to have that tomorrow night on Talk the Talk Live, and we're going to get his side of the story as well. So look forward to that show tomorrow night here on Talk Talk live on IG and YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and send this out, distribute it. Let's hear from you in the comments below. But love to hear from you. We're gonna try and get some shorts out for this. I'm starting to get back into my short game, and this is one thing that I have to get short game on, especially my little diatribe at the end of things here. But again, looking forward to hearing from you in the comments below. And like, subscribe, and look forward to seeing you soon. But we're going to say goodnight. I'm going to go listen to what Myron Gaines has to say about this whole proceeding. And we will be back tomorrow with what the true winner through this whole episode was. And that was the one and only Myron Gaines of Fresh and Fit. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to say goodnight here on Instagram. Thank you very much for joining me in Talk Talk Live. And we're going to say goodbye here on YouTube. Thank you very much for joining me here on Talk Talk Live. Like, subscribe, comment on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And good night from